Possum Patty from Pennsylvania here, and this is my Sketchy Friday face. And these are some words from my 30 pages, 30 days challenge. Don't be afraid of the dark. And the challenge today also encourages you to try a new medium. Well, I've had these Derwent drawing pencils in the drawer probably about 10 years maybe, and I've never once sharpened them. So I guess it's about time to explore and try something new. The colors are brown ochre, sanguine, chocolate, red, ivory black, and Chinese white. So let's see what we can do with my Sketchy Friday face, my 30 pages, 30 days challenge, and some pencils that I haven't used in 10 years. Maybe I'll find out why I haven't continued using them. I'm going to do a light sketch first with just a Faber-Castell B, and I am going to use an eraser, because I am not that comfortable drawing faces. So here we go. Well, I've been making these videos now for a couple months and teaching myself how to film and edit and upload videos, and a recent survey is telling me that people like speed better than normal, and that narration is better than music. So this is me teaching myself how to do a voiceover on this video. This is my first voiceover, so I hope it comes out okay. Right now I'm sketching a face for Sketchy Friday face, and I didn't go to art school. I know a little bit from watching other videos on YouTube, and you're supposed to draw the shape of the face and mark off portions for eyes and nose and mouth, and you can see here that I'm doing that. I just erased those lines. Now I'm using my pencil to check proportions on the face, and I think his nose is not long enough, so you're going to see me adjust his hairline. And trying it again, looking at those proportions, and I think his nose wasn't long enough, or actually the space between, I think, his nose and his mustache wasn't long enough, so I'll be adjusting that a few times. And for my first sketchy face, this is a little bit hard because he has a full mustache and beard. Trying to get the mouth shape in between the mustache and the beard. And the shape of the beard. Well, it does look like a person has two eyes, a nose, and a mouth, and an ear that we can see. Having a little problem with the mouth there. Trying to get the shape of his hair. Again with the mustache. I'm going to check the proportions again. Okay, now I'm using the pencils. These are the Derwent drawing pencils. I started with the ochre. Came out looking a little ashy, so I'll put some red and brown tones on top of it. Not doing a realistic coloring job, just trying to put some color on the face. So I'm moving the eye over. I noticed that the eye was too close to his nose, so I'm moving that over a little bit, putting in a little bit of the red, using the darker brown chocolate color to do some shadows, his eyebrows and his hair. This is a Jane Davenport canvas journal, It's supposed to be hot press, but it's not very smooth, and it's got a weird texture in it that I don't really enjoy using the pencils on. But one thing I really like about not liking this journal is that I feel really free to just experiment and play because I don't like to journal. So I'm really loving that I don't like this journal because I'm just going to town trying all kinds of different things. Might have made the far side of his face a little too black here, but once that's on there, I don't know how to fix that. So I'm just going to leave it. And making his beard darker. Putting a little red color on his lips. You don't want to make him too reddy because it's a man trying to get a square jaw. Darker lips. Nice black t-shirt. I decided just to put some color on the background because portraits tend to have, some kind of background behind them. So I decided to use the red color. Again, these are the Derwent drawing pencils. I have no idea what's the difference between these pencils and, say, a colored pencil. Just use an eraser to get some of the smudge off of there. This is a quote from my 30 pages, 30 days prompt for today. And this is a good quote to remember. Don't worry about making mistakes because you can always turn the page and start again. And this is again my Sketchy Friday face, March 2nd, 2018. And another quote from my challenge is don't be afraid of the dark. I'm using my Lamy pen here to make the word dark darker. And that's about it for my very first voiceover video. There's my pencils and the finished drawing. I also limit myself to 30 minutes, so I really didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on doing it.